Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and I am so happy you're here. So glad you selected this video. Truly hope that this is a good inspiration that you're able to do this DIY from the Dollar Tree, a glam tray, and it's pretty long. You will see how I did this, and it was most of the items from Dollar Tree, so it's very affordable and looks so glam. You could go ahead and use this on your living room coffee table. I also used it in the table in my entryway. It looks so cute also in the bathroom and on my makeup vanity. So you could imagine the possibilities of the different places you could actually use this, do this DIY and place this in your home. So let's go ahead and get started. The items you're going to need in this case, you might need 1 or 2 boards. Since I already had 1 board, as you see already cut, I just needed 1, but I do believe that using 2 boards really gives it a nice height and it makes it a little bit more sturdy. So go ahead and use 2. You're going to be using 6 frames. These frames were left over from another project. I was able to do a floor vase, 30-inch floor vase, and I used only the mirrors, and I had all these frames left over. So I was thinking, what could I do with all these frames? And this is my next DIY. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. In case you also guys have so many frames left over, so you're gonna use 6 frames. You're gonna use the hot glue E6000, a Sharpie, and I used that bling paper, that shiny paper I purchased. That was the only thing that I purchased from Michael. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you're going to do is to take 2 of those frames. This is how long your tray is going to be. You're going to take 2 of these frames, put them side by side, and go ahead and trace it with a Sharpie. Even if you purchase the black board, using a Sharpie, you could still see through. Go ahead and cut 2, trace 2, and now we are ready to glue them together. Once the boards are cut and glued together, remember it's good to glue it with the E6000 and hot glue. Go ahead and trace that paper. If you would like to use this type of paper, I think it's really pretty. It gives it a nice shine. Go ahead and trace it and then cut it so it could fit perfectly on the board. So once you cut that, what you're gonna do is go ahead and glue it and let it. While the glue sets, what you're going to do is go ahead and separate just one part of the frame. You're only going to remove one of the sides, so that way they're able to join. It is really easy for you to remove. Just press down a little bit and then remove all those black hooks you see. While you finish with that, and now this is ready to go, go ahead and apply Mod Podge right on top. I feel like applying Mod Podge on top is just a good way to keep it sealed in case you put anything on top that is it has a little bit of water. Now we are ready to create the tray. So as you see, we're going to stack 3 of the frames, and we're going to start applying glue, the E6000 glue, on each of the frames. That way they're all sticking together, and no matter what, they will not come off. So you're going to go ahead and glue all with E6000, and you're going to also apply hot glue. You're going to do this with the first frame, then you're going to continue doing it with the rest. Some of the frames are a little bit off with the measurements, so just make sure that they're really precise, especially if you have so many from a previous project. Here you can see all of 3 all glued together and the other 3. Now we're going to take those handles that we broke off. We're only going to take 4 in total, and we are going to put them on this shape. And what we're going to do is put some E6000 right on one of the borders, and we are going to put a hot glue as well. And this is going to be our handle. So we're going to be using that piece that we remove as our handle. So remember, place it in the right way, so that way you know exactly before applying the hot glue. And this is how it's going to look like. Once this is all set and glue, then what we're gonna do is spray paint them because I really like that to give it that metallic finish. After the Mod Podge set and the hot glue has been, as you have spray painted and it has dried, you're gonna go ahead and glue the frames to the board. And once it's hot glue, and also apply E6000. Now we're ready to cover all those layers. You see 2 layers of the board and then 3 layers of the frame. And we're going to use that same paper we used from the inside. We're going to use that in the outside. Here it is all measured. I just traced it, I cut it, and I did all that throughout the border, the frame. And in this case, this is how that other piece look like. It's already spray painted, and we are going to attach that on the edges of the tray. This is going to be our handles. What we did was, we applied E6000 and we also applied hot glue and we let it sit. Now you see that on this side, I did not apply that paper. I wanted to finish with hot gluing the handles, and now we're ready to finish it off, the look all throughout. Then once that was setting the handles, I applied some of the bling mesh. I believe it gives it such a cute sparkle to apply it right on top of the frames, and then the border, because sometimes you do see the gap of the paper from the frame. I'm going to apply just 1 row all throughout the frame. And then I looked through the projects to see what else needed a little bling, and I applied another row of that bling mesh around the handles once those handles were already hot glue. So this is how everything looks together. Even on the sides, I did apply that paper with some bling, and I just did 2 rows all throughout the handles, and I think this came out so pretty just using items that I already had in hand. And it's such a long tray, such affordable, and you could just pick it up from those handles and it is very sturdy. So guys, I just wanted to share this DIY. I hope you really liked it. If you did, just give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching this video, and until the next video, bye.